You are listening to Food Delight on VOV 24/7, the show for all you foodies out there. Hi guys, you're listening to VOV 24/7's Food Delight. I'm Kimchi, your host. Good news for gourmets, especially those who love Korean food. Metropole Hanoi Hotel has kicked off a 2-week celebration of modern Korean gastronomy, featuring exclusive recipes from two-Michelin-star Chef Sung-Jae Anh. South Korea has one of the most vibrant food cultures in the world, and Chef Anh is part of a new generation of chefs gaining recognition for elevating the cuisine. We have on our show Ms. Yeon Kim, our culinary guide to Korean Gastronomy Week in Hanoi.
So we have collaborated with a 2-star Michelin chef, Chef Sung-Jae Anh of Mosu, Seoul, and we've received a recipe from him because he couldn't travel due to the COVID situation. And thanks to Chef Raphael Kinimo of Metropole, we were able to bring this to life.
So can we expect typical Korean food in this gastronomy week?
The purpose of this event was to really introduce a little more elevated dining culture of Korea. I know that in Vietnam, Vietnamese really love Korean food and really enjoy it. But I felt there was a limitation to what was offered. So yes, kimchi, Korean barbecue, is all really delicious and good. But there are many, many more kinds of Korean cuisine that uses a very special ingredients and different kind of cooking method. So I really wanted to showcase that to the Vietnamese who love Korean food and wants to try something different and modern.
The menu offers several dishes by Chef Anh, including tiger shrimp and pine nut muchim, and Halibut whole Ssam cup with traditional samjang dipping sauce and the famous South Korean style BBQ ribs. Are there any special cooking techniques used on this occasion?
Just to take it very simply, to give you an example, Korean is very famous for barbecue. And normally, galbi, the short rib, is marinated and grilled. So galbi is normally cooked with beef short rib. In this dish, we use a sous vide technique, which is a slow and low temperature cooking. So you would have to bathe the meat in an airtight vacuum container for up to 30 hours. But normally, I think here at Metropole, we've vacuumed for 12 hours so that the meat has really soft texture and it keeps the consistency of the meat. And so after that, you will take the marinade, which is the chef's special marinade, using ginseng, jujube, and Asian pear, and of course all the other condiments. So it gives that very hearty, sweet, salty, heavy, but not really, all kind of really different flavors, but balanced perfectly because the meat is so tender and it absorbs the marinade perfectly.
So Chef Anh uses the sous vide technique to modernize traditional Korean BBQ. By the way, I've tried Halibut whole Ssam. Basically, it's like sashimi, but I'm quite impressed with the sauce. Does it involve another special cooking technique you'd like to mention?
So the name of the dish is Halibut Hue Ssam. Hue means raw fish, like sashimi, and Ssam means a wrap. So it's basically a wrapped sashimi. But in Korea, there's a technique for certain types of fishes that you age for a few days. So by aging these raw fish, the texture will have more chewy, more deeper texture, and the flavor will increase. So in this dish, we have aged for 3 days, and then it is topped with sauce called 쌈장. And this 쌈장 is now made with Chef An's recipe using whelk. So the whelk gives the crunchiness to the 쌈장 also. And topped with sliced sesame leaf. And you eat all together with the crunchy yet mild butter lettuce. So the butter lettuce gives a very fresh feeling to this whole dish, yet the kick, the heaviness of the 쌈장 is melted into the whole mariage.
Dishes served as part of this special culinary event will include tiger shrimp and pine nut muchim, a Halibut whole Ssam cup with traditional Ssamjang dipping sauce, and abalone and beef brisket gym marinated in a flavorful sauce before being steamed, ginseng gabi, the famous South Korean-style BBQ ribs, and persimmon bavaroise served with lemon sorbet. The a la carte and 5-course set menus are now being served for lunch and dinner at Le Clough at the Metropole Hanoi Hotel through October 11th. Don't miss the chance to enjoy great modern Korean food. We'll be back next week with more food ideas. Goodbye until then.